This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason PUD3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Highclimber Baseball Field on the campus of Shelton High School. Today, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school spring sports with a 2A Evergreen Conference baseball game featuring the Tumwater Thunderbirds and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for today's game is Jerry Apple.
Good to be with you.
Shelton comes into the game with a 1-2 overall record, 0-1 in the conference. All three games were on the road. Highclimbers opened the season with a 6-0 loss at Olympic on March 10th, won 5-2 at Port Angeles Saturday, and yesterday fell at Tumwater 6-4. Tumwater is 3-2 on the season, 1-0 in Evco play. The Thunderbirds opened the season March 11th, crushing Fife 16-2, lost to Union 10-3 on March 13th, beat R.A. Long last Tuesday 10-1. Was a run short of Timberline last Thursday, 7-6, and again beat Shelton 6-4 yesterday. T-Birds lead the series with the Climbers 5-2. Tumwater has won the last 2 games over Shelton. The last Highclimbers win over the Thunderbirds was March 29th of last year by a score of 5-1, if you're keeping track. Coming up, Jerry, we'll get you the lineups in the batting order. And, of course, we have the first pitch. It's Evergreen Conference Baseball, the Tumwater Thunderbirds at the Shelton Highclimbers. Next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're back here at Highclimber Baseball Field. Tumwater and Shelton coming at you here momentarily. Jerry has the lineups in the batting order. Go ahead, Jerry.
Thanks, Diedrich. So let's start with the Tumwater T-Birds, coached by Overbay. Leading off is the right fielder, number 6, Briar Finney. Batting second is the second baseman, number 9, Eddie Marson. Batting third, the shortstop, number 12, Braden Oram. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 15, Alex Overbay. Batting 5th, the left fielder, number 5, Kyler Collier. Batting 6th, the catcher, number 3, Grayson Revel. Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 20, Derek Thompson. Batting 8th, the first baseman, number 17, Landon Roy. Batting 9th, the designated hitter, number 2, Liam Carlson. And the pitcher tonight is number 23, Trenton Gaither. That's your batting order. And now your starting lineup for the Shelton Highclimbers under Coach Trevor Cahoon. Leading off, playing third base, number 30, Austin Williams. Batting second, the second baseman, number 12, Spencer Coots. Batting third, the shortstop, number 13, Wyatt Wagner. Batting cleanup, the left fielder, number 3, Brad Evelyn. Batting fifth, number 4, the center fielder, Matt Carlton. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 15, Mason Goose. Batting seventh, the designated hitter will be Brady Walsh, number 20. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 2, Jack Sward, excuse me. Batting ninth is the right fielder, number 34, Trevor Rhodes. And batting 10th, the pitcher, number 31, Brady Rhodes.
Okay, Jerry. So lineup cards being exchanged here at home plate. We'll take another timeout and we'll be back first pitch. Tumwater and Shelton next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Using marijuana and alcohol can amplify feelings of stress and anxiety. There are healthier ways to cope, like engaging some or all of your senses. One sense at a time. Name 5 things you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. The next time you feel stressed, remember to use your senses.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
And we're back here at Highclimber Baseball Field just in time for the national anthem, Jerry.
All right.
So we will take another timeout and be back.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's all good if you think you should check in. Yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a down power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a down wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Waiting for the first pitch of this ball game between the Tumwater T-Birds and the Shelton Highclimbers. I almost said Anacortes for some reason. I have no idea why. I never called it Anacortes game in my world. But, well, I worked in Anacortes and now whatever. I almost said it, though. It's a weird little thing going on in my head today. Either way, we are in Shelton. We've got Brady Rhodes on the mound for the Highclimbers. Jax Ward behind home plate for the Shelton as well, and Jerry leading things off.
Yeah, leading off for the T-Birds is the right fielder, number 6, Briar Finney.
Now, Briar was 1 for 2 and scored a run, that is, yesterday against the Highclimbers. Just to throw out the information that I have. So we'll give you those, let's see, Brady Rhodes pitcher, Mason Goose over at first base, Spencer Coots is at second, Wyatt Wagner is shortstop, Austin Williams at third, and that's, I think, is his best position for Austin, is the third base, although he's a pretty decent pitcher. Outfield, Brad Eveland, Matt Carlton is in center field, and Trevor Rhodes over there in right field. So we'll get this thing underway between the T-Birds and the Highclimbers.
Last year, the T-Birds were the state champions.
Yeah. So a tough road for the Highclimbers to lead things off here to start out.
But the Highclimbers did well last year, too.
Yeah, they did okay. Did get into the state tournament, that regional round. So the first pitch, it's a strike right down the middle of the plate. I've got the problem here. The sun is blocking my sight here. I'm going to get the scoreboard up for everybody. Second pitch in there for ball 1. So 1-1 is the count. Here's the next pitch. Low and outside, ball 2.
I like the umpire, the home umpire. He's already calling the balls and strikes well as far as the procedures.
Ooh, just hit a little bit too high, so it's 3 balls and 1 strike.
In other words, he's got the fundamentals down.
Right to Finney, leadoff batter for the Tumwater T-Birds here. Here's the next pitch on the way. Ground ball is going to go foul. That'll make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's already out of balls. The home plate umpire. So we have another beautiful day for baseball.
62 degrees right now. 63 degrees, excuse me.
That's because the sun's shining, Terry. If you aren't aware, the infield here in Shelton is artificial. Outfield is grass. Here's the full count. Pitch. Ground ball. It's going to, Wyatt Wagner with a nice little backhanded glove there to stop the ball, but the throw to first not quite in time, as safe over there at first is Finley. So a lead-off single.
And now up is your second hitter for the T-Birds. Number 9, the second baseman, Eddie Marson.
And Marson was 0 for 3 yesterday in the game. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Hear a little weird sound in the background. That is the pump for the pool. which is over to our left, and it'll be going on throughout the whole game until somebody maybe decides to turn it off. Next pitch on the way. Fly ball out there. It's going to drop in to center right. Finney over to third. Marson at first. So the runners are at the corners for the T-Birds. Nobody out to lead things off.
And next up is your third hitter for the Tumwater T-Birds, the shortstop, number 2, Braden Orm.
Number 12, Jerry.
Number 12, excuse me, you are right.
You missed the 1 on his jersey.
No, I was looking at my scorebook.
Go ahead, this partially that. So Braden was 1 for 3. He had a double and scored a run yesterday. First pitch to Orm. Runner goes, and a strike in there. And so the T-Birds have runners at second and third now, with 1 strike to Orm. Next pitch, ground ball right up the middle. Wagner will grab it, throw to first in time for the out, but a run does score. So T-Birds get on the board first.
So Briar Finney scores, and Braden Orm gets an RBI and a single. And that advances Eddie Marson over to third.
I was just going to say that, Jerry.
Now up is your cleanup hitter, the third baseman, number 15, Alex Overbay. He pitched yesterday.
Let's see here. I'll give you his stats in a moment. He takes ball 1. He's trying to catch up here.
He throws about 85 miles an hour and has a beautiful curveball.
Let's see. He was 0 for 2. Did score a run yesterday. Pitching-wise, he went 4 in a third innings, 3 runs, 2 earned on 2 hits, 8 strikeouts, 4 walks, and he'll take strike 2.
He comes from a baseball family. His dad played for Toronto 5 years and for the Yankees for 3 years.
Pardon me, that was strike 1. So 1-1 is the count to Overbay. 1 away, 1 in, 1 on. It's low ball 2, 2-1. Tumwater with a 1-0 lead here early. 1 out. Marson over on third. Next pitch on the way. High ball, 3-1. It's the count to Overbay. That's what I didn't update, was the outs. And there is a walk, and the T-Birds have runners at the corners with 1 away.
And now up batting fifth is your left fielder, Kyler Collier.
Collier 1 for 4, hit a home run, had an RBI, and scored a run. So I think it was a solo home run, solo shot. That's the word I was looking for. Runners at the corners, 1 in, 1 out. And the ball gets away from Ward, and they got him. They got Marson trying to score. Tagged out. Nice work by Ward to tag him out, and that's out number 2 for the T-Birds here. On the play, though, Overbay is over at second base. See if I can get the count right here. 1 ball. That one's fouled off, so it's 1-1.
It was a great play by the pitcher and catcher to get him out. It was close at home.
He was also not going to touch the base, the home base there, Jerry. The tag was right outside that as he reached for it. Got him just in time. So 1-1 the count, 2 out, 1 in, 1 on. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Throw to second. Overbay's back safely. So the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 in, 1 on for the T-Birds here in the top half of the first inning. 1-0 is our score. Here's the kick and the throw. Outside, ball 2, 2-2. Step off and a throw to second. Overbay slides in head first safely. Count still 2-2. 2 out and 1 on, 1 in. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3, the count goes full. Collier steps back in. Here's the pitch from Rose, and it's a walk.
2 walks in a row given up. And now up is your 6th hitter, the catcher, Grayson, number 3, Grayson Revitt. Make sure.
I think it's Reveal.
Yeah, I'm going to check that. You're correct. It's Grayson Reveal.
He was 1 for 3 yesterday against Shelton. I hate to say it, now I can see with the sun just taking a little bit of a respite behind that cloud. And the temperature dropped about 3 degrees. That's kind of strange.
Yeah.
So it's now 60 degrees instead of 63. Wind coming in from, from the west like usual. Shouldn't be much of an issue. Not very powerful. Here is the first pitch on the way. Low, ball 1. Again, runners at first and second for the T-Birds. They have 1 run in and 2 out. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. 2-1. Well, for some reason, Jerry, they don't have the cheat sheet up on the app, so I can't really give you any help there. Here's the next pitch on the way. Ground ball chopper. Rose will grab it, gather it up, throw it over. Throw it to Goose, but it went off his glove, and a run will come in. Tumwater gets another run, and it's 2-0. The runner over there at third now.
So Alex Overbay scored on that.
It's a 2-0.
And now up is your center fielder, number 20, Derek Thompson.
Derek 1 for 3, had an RBI yesterday. 2-0 ball game with 2 out, 1 on. I'm sorry, 2 on. See, runners at the corners. I didn't. Ooh, make them loaded bases, Jerry. And there was a hit by pitch. So Rhodes struggling here early.
So all the runners advance. Like Dietrich said, the bases are loaded.
And that'll bring up a Landon Roy, who was 2 for 3 and scored a run yesterday.
And he plays first base for the T-Birds.
Still 2 out, 2 in, 3 on. Swing and a. That's headed out of play, Jerry. It had some speed on it coming off the bat. 0-1 to Roy. Next pitch, another foul out of play. 0-2.
Pitcher's ahead in the count.
Getting Roy to swing at everything, Jerry. Released early, trying to figure out the timing, I would imagine. Here's the 0-3 pitch. Ground ball chopper. That one's going to be gloved there by Coots. Coots throws over to first, and that will end the inning, but the damage was done. T-Birds take a 2-0 lead. Highclimbers coming to bat. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
It's not always easy to deal with difficult emotions. And while quick fixes can seem less daunting than facing how you feel, some short-term distractions, like marijuana, can actually increase feelings of stress, anxiety, and depression. Which is why building healthy habits, like moving around, practicing gratitude, or connecting with others, are better for your mental health. And if you need it, help us out there.
Hi folks, Steve McAllen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Heading to the bottom of the first inning, 2-0 Tumwater.
The summary on the top of the first was Tumwater had 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 walks and a hit batter, and there was 1 error.
Okay, so now let's see what the Highclimbers can answer here, trailing by 2 runs early. On the mound, again for the T-Birds, is Trenton Gaither.
And leading off for the Highclimbers will be the third baseman, number 30, Austin Williams.
He was 1 for 3 and hit a double yesterday. This is what how the bats can do here for the Highclimbers when they're battling from behind. It's kind of what they did yesterday.
But they were able to keep the score down a little bit with that nice play, tagging the person coming in from third.
Right.
That was a beautiful play.
Here's the first pitch to Williams. Swinging, that one's going to go fair. Picked up by the catcher, throw high. Williams touches first, turns the corner, heads for second. Throw to second is, did he slide in there safely?
I think he did. Now, the umpire, there was an interference there by the umpire that kind of slowed Austin down coming into second. Let's see what the call is.
Looks like he's staying out there, Jerry.
Yeah, I think he's safe.
Coach Overbay is going to talk it over. I don't know. It was
close.
It was very, very close. And they're gonna say he's gonna go back to first. Is that what they're gonna say?
Yeah, and I think the reason for that is because the umpire was in his path of travel.
Okay. So Williams with a leadoff single or not?
Yes.
Nope, they're gonna put him on second, Jerry.
Oh,
but
okay.
he didn't get the single. So
okay.
And he's over there on second, so maybe just needed to hand off his gloves. So the Highclimbers.
And now up is your second baseman, number 12, Spencer Coots.
Yeah, let's see. Spencer, where's Spencer? He was 0 for 3, but did get credited for sacrifice fly, Jerry.
Okay.
And an RBI. And he did score a run.
Good.
Pitched yesterday, 3 innings, charged 4 earned runs, 5 hits, 6 strikeouts, and a walk. So again, we have a runner at second base, and who's out there, Jerry? I'm sorry.
They're checking on the second baseman right now.
It's Austin
for
Williams.
Tumwater.
Yeah, it's Austin Williams is out there on second base, and checking on his. Is that his throwing arm there? Get the right sheet up so I know what I'm talking about. That's Marson out there.
Okay, Eddie Marson?
Yep.
Okay. So Spencer Coots steps in.
Batter. Yeah. Highclimbers with 1 on. Austin Williams at second, he takes his lead. First pitch to Coots, shows bunt, and he bunts it foul.
Had the right idea, trying to advance Austin Williams over to third, but it did go foul.
Gaither will get back to the mound, reset himself. Reveal the catcher. Landon Roy over at playing first base for T-Birds today. 0-1 the count to Coots. He's going to step out. Wyatt Wagner on deck. I can't if I can talk today. No excuses today. Strike 2 called.
I like what the umpire does. He really emphasizes his strikes. Easy to keep track of.
You think? So 2 to Coots. Again, Austin Williams over there at second base, taking his lead. He's going to go. Nope, he's not. Coots takes ball 1. I thought he was going to take off, Jerry. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Spencer Coots. Austin Williams takes his lead at second. Top of the first inning, 2-0 Tumwater with the lead. Shelton at bat. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Hooking foul. Did go over the fence though, but it's foul.
Very close.
Yeah. Is it 330 up that?
Yeah, down both lines.
Down both lines. 375 out there center field.
Okay. I was going to ask you that. I didn't see
it's
that.
right there. It's right out there, Jerry. It's
yeah, but
really
I can't see it. That's
really
why I'm glad you know.
Well,
Glad you got better eyes than I have.
It's big print. I can see big print.
Okay.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Coots. One on, nobody out. There's another swing. That one's fouled off again. Coots is battling. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Tumwater up 2-0. Coots ready for the 1-2 pitch from Gaither. Looks back at second. Sees where Williams is. Pitch on the way. High, ball 2, 2-2 the count.
Yeah, Spencer is making him work, and Spencer is crowding that box on the very inside.
Yeah, right in there on the plate. So 2-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Fly ball, center field. Thompson on the run. That's going to, did they get it or drop it? It's going to drop in. Tagging up and heading for third is Williams. He'll slide in. And the Highclimbers have runners at the corners for Wyatt Wagner.
Nice long hit by Spencer, advancing Austin Williams over to third. And now up is your third hitter for the Highclimbers, the shortstop, number 13, Wyatt Wagner.
He was 0 for 3 yesterday. So again, the Highclimbers have runners at first and third. Nobody out. Trailing in the ball game 2-0. Or as Randy Rhodes would say, nothing. Pitch on the way. Throw to third. Williams, the ball gets by. Williams is going to come in and score. Highclimbers get 1 back.
Good heads-up play by Austin Williams.
And on the play, Scoots has made his way around to third, Jerry. So 1 in, still nobody out. So 2-1 now. Wyatt Wagner to the batter. He's been a pitch to Wyatt, right? Is that right? Pitch on the way, outside. That's a ball. I think there's 2 balls. It says 1 out there on the board, but I think I think it's 2 balls.
Yeah, you're correct.
To Wyatt Wagner. 1 in, nobody out. Strike just hit that outside corner. 2-1 now the count. Ken runner over at third base. Spencer Coots as Austin Williams has come in to score. Pitch on the way, outside, low, so it's 3 balls and 1 strike to Wagner.
They're making the pitcher work.
So 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 in, nobody out. Pitch on the way, and now the Highclimbers have runners at the corners.
And now up your cleanup hitter, the left fielder, number 3, Brad Evelyn.
Brad was 1 for 3, had an RBI, and scored a run yesterday. It's a 2-1 ball game here. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Nobody out, runners at the corners for the Highclimbers with 1 in. Not sure what that pause was there, Jerry. Did you see anything?
No, he was looking over to the third base dugout, but the Tumwater dugout. But I don't think there was anything that was.
Pitch on the way, runner goes, ball gets by Revel, and sliding in to tie the ball game is Coots. So we're all knotted up at 2. Good base running and awareness, Jerry.
Yes.
And on the play, Wagner makes his way to third or second, excuse me. So another run is scored for the Highclimbers.
And the key thing is no outs.
Yeah. Jerry again is reading my mind. It's really cluttered in there, isn't there, Jerry?
What's that?
My mind is cluttered. Never mind. The moment's lost. Okay, that was a strike on the pitch. Next pitch in there is also a strike, so 0-2 the count to Evelyn. With 2 runs in, nobody out, 1 on for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the first inning. 2-2 is our score. And the 0-2. And drops strike 3, so throw over to third. It's over the head. And Wagner will head to second, or from second to third. So sure out there. And
so an error on the catcher?
Yeah, that would put runners at the corners, Jerry. You know, as I was commenting in the, when we're watching Tumwater warm up, saying their throws are fast and on target. And all of a sudden that throw was, I think Revel took a little too much time to throw it over to first. Was not aware that it was a dropped, well, he should have been aware that it was a dropped third strike, Jerry.
Well, I think also it was a distraction when you have the runner on second base going to third. And that might have also, he was probably checking on that to see where the runner was coming off second.
So Evelyn over there at third, or at first base. Wyatt Wagner at second. 2 runs are in, and there are no outs for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the second inning. And we're tied up at 2. Matt Carlton will be the batter. Let's see here. Matt 1 for 3 yesterday.
Yeah.
Did pitch an inning and a third. 3 strikeouts.
Oh, good. He is playing center field for us.
Yeah, if he's not pitching, he usually is out there in center field. I don't think I've seen Matt in the years that we've been covering the Highclimber baseball him play anything other than pitcher and center field.
Yeah, we enjoyed watching him play basketball this year.
Oh. Is it 6'5"?
I would say he's grown
6'4",
a little bit.
6'5",
6'5", yeah. I was definitely looking up at him when I was talking to him today.
Pitch outside, swing and a miss. Runner goes, and over there standing up is Evelyn. So 2 runners in scoring position for the Highclimbers. Runners at second and third. With an 0-1 to Carleton. 2 runs in, nobody out for Shelton here in the bottom of the first inning. Tie ball game at 2. Carleton will take time, step off. Wyatt Wagner at third. Brad Evelyn at second. Here's the pitch. Swing, a fly ball. That's out there. It's going to drop foul. It's 0-2. Really hard to see that ball, Jerry.
Yeah.
I'm watching Finney out there run for it. And where he stops is where I usually feel the ball's going to be. So Carleton has a 0-2 count.
Yeah, he was just out of reach of that foul ball.
That was kind of up against the batter cages. A fly ball to center field. On the run there, grabbing it will be Collier. Tagging up and coming in to score is Wagner. And that gives the Highclimbers a 3-2 lead.
So give Matt Carleton a RBI, sacrifice fly. And on that, Wyatt Wagner scored.
Evelyn remains at second, and that'll bring up Mason Goose. He was 1 for 3 and had an RBI yesterday. Takes ball 1.
And we enjoyed watching Mason playing football and basketball this season.
Gonna miss him next year.
We will. Not sure yet what school he's going to go to. He's had 3 or 4 offers.
Yeah, latest one was from, was it from Pacific?
One from Pacific, yeah.
One from PLU that I know of, and I think he went to visit Montana State also as well.
North Dakota.
North Dakota? Was it North Dakota or Montana?
North Dakota.
Okay. There's 3 pitches and 3 balls to Mason. So 3 runs are in for the Highclimbers here in the first inning. They're leading 3-2 on Tumwater. 1 out. 1 on. And 4 pitches, and Goose is on first base, Jerry.
And now up is number 20, the designated hitter, Brady Walsh.
He did not play yesterday, as Gaither will step off and the runners go back to second and first. So Goose at first.
We've seen some really good base running so far by Shelton.
And timeout has been called.
They don't have a time limit on the pitches, between pitches.
Eveland out there at second, Goose at first for the Highclimbers. 1 out, 3 in for Shelton to take a 3-2 lead on Tumwater. Gaither steps off and fakes the throw to second to get Evelyn back to the bag. He's yet to throw a pitch to Walsh. Here's the pitch. Strike on the outside. So 1.
Now Brady's the 7th hitter so far for Shelton.
Waiting for the next pitch. Oop, that one got away, and runners will advance. So now the Highclimbers have runners at second and third. And the count is 1-1. Evelyn at third, Goose at second. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2 called to Walsh. Only 1 out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 on. 3 in for Shelton here in the inning. Pitch on the way, and that's high, ball 2. 2-2.
I think the pitcher is definitely affected by these base runners and their leading off the base. It has effect on him, I can tell.
So again, Goose at second, Evelyn at third. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called, and that'll be out number 2 for the Highclimbers here in the inning.
And now up is number 2, and this is Jax Ward, the catcher.
Jax was 0 for 3, but did score a run yesterday.
And made a beautiful defensive play today in the top of the first.
He'll hit the first pitch to him. It'll be picked up there by Orm. Orm throw to first, and Roy, and that will end the inning, but the damage was done. The Highclimbers take a 3-2 lead. We head to the second. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
And we head to the second inning. Highclimbers come back and lead 3-2.
In the bottom of the first, the Highclimbers had 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error made by Tumwater.
The DH is leading things off, right, Jerry? Liam Carlson?
That is correct.
Okay. I'm just going by numbers. No change in the battery or any of the lineups so far.
Nope.
So we head to the top of the second inning.
Been a long game. That first inning.
First inning was long.
Yeah. A lot of pitches thrown.
Well, let's see. It only took about half an hour, Jerry. That's all right.
Yeah. Leading off for Tumwater is the 9th hitter, the designated hitter, and that is Liam Carlson.
The first pitch to Carlson is a swing and a miss, strike 1.
How did he do yesterday?
Oh, you want me to do? He did not play. I don't have any information on him. First pitch, high ball, 1-1-1. I smell popcorn, Jerry.
I do too.
Must be behind us. I didn't know they had the concessions open. Or did somebody bring some popcorn from home? Here's a 1-1. Make it a 2-1. Leadoff batter for the T-Birds here, and Liam Carlson. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitch, and that one's going to be hit out of play over the clubhouse. So 2-2. Feel a little bit safer here than I do at the fast pitch field, Jerry, for some reason. Pitch on the way. That one is going to be ball 3, and the count goes forward.
Well, the fence is a little higher. That's one thing in front of us.
There's also a little angle into the field.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, there's no holes in the fence.
Well, that's only up in North Mason, a couple of holes.
Oh, okay.
Don't see any. There's another one that's going to go foul. That one's going to head for the weight room. And the count remains 3-2. Go ahead, Jerry. All right, so count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Liam Carlson, he'll hit another one. That one's again out of play. And Carlson's battling here, Jerry.
Full count.
It's the leadoff batter here for the T-Birds in the second inning. Top of the second, 3-2, Shelton with the lead. Here's the pitch. One's going to be fouled off again. Out of play, but right here in front of everybody. So the count remains full. And 3 balls, 2 strikes. In the radio days, we used to call games from the third baseline. Just try to avoid the sound of the pump on the pool. Here's a pitch on the way. That one, again, that's fouled off the screen above our camera.
You didn't hear that noise as much, huh?
Well, not over there. And in the first 2 games, yeah, third base, right where all the crowd is sitting is actually where we ended up.
Okay.
Here's the next pitch. That one's another foul tip, and the count remains 3-2.
And Liam Carlson making the pitcher work.
Yeah, Brady Rhodes getting his work in here early on.
He sure is.
When we first started streaming baseball games, they had us in the clubhouse off the first base line. And another foul off. That one's out of play. And they changed the windows up there, so we can't do it up there anymore.
Oh, bummer.
We got a little protection on there, and that was just a couple years ago they did that. But it was a pretty nice view didn't have the view that we have here. We had a nice view of the field and could see all the action at first base. Pitch on the way, and there is a leadoff walk after I don't know how many pitches there, Jerry. A ton.
10.
10? Okay, Jerry's keeping track. So 1 on for the T-Birds.
And now up is the top of the order again. And this is number 6, Briar Finney, the right fielder. And he had a single and scored in the first inning.
First pitch is going to be fouled off. So 0-1 to Finney. With 1 on and nobody out for the T-Birds here. Top of the second inning. 3-2 our score. Shelton with the lead. Tumwater at bat. We are coming to you from Highclimber Baseball Field. Throw to first. And did he get back? Looks like he did get back safely.
So far, Tumwater has had 3 walks in this game.
Count is 1-1 to Finney. And again, Carlson over at first base with a timeout. Rhodes wants a new ball. So I find it interesting when they ask for a new ball and the umpire gets it and puts it back in his pocket. His little, not his pocket, but his ball container. So his ball could come back into play. There's a 1-1 pitch to Finney. Inside, that one's going to be almost knocked into the third base dugout.
That's an interesting observation. Very good observation. Yeah, you kind of wonder on that.
Well, the ball wasn't in play at all, as far as I'm aware. Now, he's going to get 2 more. So, I'm thinking that the ball that Rhodes threw back is now in play. I'm thinking. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, nobody out for Tumwater here in the second inning. 3-2 ball game. Shelton with the lead. Tumwater at bat. There's a swing and a miss. Throw. Nope, no throw to second or first.
So Briar Finney struck out, and now up is your second hitter in the lineup, and this is your second baseman, number 9, Eddie Marson. And Eddie had a single in the first inning.
So 1 out, 1 on for the T-Birds. First pitch to Marson. Hit that outside corner, and Eddie's not happy with that call. He didn't think that was a strike, Jerry. But he hit that outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Rhodes looks back at first into his stretch, and a swing and a miss. Strike 2. So again, Carlson over there at first base with 1 down, and an 0-2 to Marson. Outside just a bit.
So far, Brady Rhodes has got 1 strikeout.
Count is 1 ball and two strikes now. Here's the next pitch. That one's low, and Ward will just let the runner head to second. So just kind of, what do they call that? Eat it. As Carlson's now in scoring position for the T-Birds, trailing by 1 run. 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. To Marson. 1 away. Here's the pitch. Outside. And the count goes full. This is the second batter in this inning that has gone full on the count, Jerry.
Yes.
And that first batter's out there at second base. Here's the next pitch. Strike 3 called, and that's out number 2.
2 strikeouts in a row by Brady Rhodes. And now up is number 12, your third hitter to the lineup, the shortstop, Braden Orem. And Braden last time grounded out to the shortstop. 6-3 was the order.
He takes ball 1. See if I can do a better job at my graphics this time, Jerry. I had, I'm not going to say it. All right, Rhodes will step off. Get Carlson back to the bag at second. Well, he didn't actually go back to the bag now, did he? Still takes his lead out there. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High, making it 2-0. 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes, 2 out, 1 on for the T-Birds.
Braden Orm trying to get the runner on second to score to tie it up.
Here's the kick and the pitch. Strike called. That's strike 1. So 2 balls and 1 strike now.
Yeah, Rhodes is really settling down, isn't he?
He has. He's working hard, though.
Yeah, he's thrown a lot, probably about 35 pitches, 30 to 35 pitches.
No, still don't have anything. There's a pitch, and that one's fouled off. So that makes it 2-2. Everybody comes for the loose ball, Jerry.
Yeah.
I guess that's encouraging, right?
Yeah.
If you have this kind of enthusiasm when you're not playing. So here's a 2-2. And that ball gets away from Ward.
Pass ball, advancing the runner over to third. And so now Liam Carlson is on third base. Full count.
2 down, 3-2 ball game. Here's the pitch. Fly ball center field.
Oh boy.
Carlson back to the fence, and Carlson will come in and motoring around to third. It's going to be Overbay, or I'm sorry, not Overbay, that was Orem, and he's called out, but the run does score, tie the game, Jerry.
Yep.
So it's a 3-3 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second, all knotted. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. I'm trying to find the right graphic. We'll be right back.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Tie ball game at 3, heading to the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, Tumwater had 1 run on 1 hit. And again, the center fielder threw a nice throw to the cutoff man, and then he threw it over to third base to tag out the runner. And that was Braden Orem. So good throws. And now up, leading off is
number 19, Jerry. Do you have a 19? Because I do not. Oh, it's Trevor Rhodes. Trevor Rhodes.
Trevor Rhodes. Okay.
You had it down for 34, but
I did too. Yeah. That's why I was looking.
Yeah,
anyway, Trevor Rhodes is up, leading off, and he plays the right field.
Right. He takes. He swung and he missed on the first one, and Trevor was 1 for 3 yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Next pitch on the way. Low. Ball 1. 1-1. Oh, you know what? Should probably bring up my graphics so people can see what's going on. Leadoff batter for the Highclimbers here in the second inning, and he'll hit one that's going to drop foul. So 1-2 the count. in a 3-3 game. Bottom of the second inning. Trevor Rhodes is the batter with a 1 and 2. He swung at a high one. That one's fouled off.
Yeah, he did. He did.
So still 1 and 2. Guess he felt he could smash that one, Jerry. I don't know. Here's pitch on the way. Now the little dribbler goes foul. Still 1 and 2. Back to the top of the order coming up here, right, Jerry?
That is correct.
All right. That's ball 2, 2 and 2. Count.
Yeah, Austin Williams is on deck.
Yeah. Next pitch, ground ball. That's going to be swallowed up by arm throw to first. Did he get him? Yes, he did. Nice throw.
Beautiful throw.
Not any urgency in that throw either, Jerry.
No, but boy, he fired it over there.
Yeah. So 1 away for the Highclimbers.
And Austin had a double in the first inning, and he scored the first run for the Highclimbers.
It's at the swings of the first hit. They're going to hit it right into the glove, and I got the wrong thing up, and that would be Finney out there for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, number 12, Spencer Coots.
Now up, number 12, the second baseman, Spencer Coots, who had a single and had an RBI.
Pitch on the way, he'll swing and he'll foul one up to the roof.
What was interesting with Spencer, he hit one over the fence that was just barely foul. Then the next one, he hit long out to center field.
Next pitch on the way, outside, ball 1-1-1.
And Spencer has some power.
3-3 ball game, 2 away for the Highclimbers here in the second. And the next pitch is ball 2, 2-1. Nobody on for Shelton here. Back to the top of the order. Pitch on the way. Ball 3, 3-1. Wind is catching Jerry's microphone, I believe. Has to be. Here's the next pitch. And that will put Coots out at first base on the walk.
And now up is your third hitter in the lineup, and that is your shortstop, number 13, Wyatt Wagner. He scored the third run for the Highclimbers, and he walked in the first inning.
Throw over to first. Coots slides back head first safely. Next, I'm waiting for the first pitch to the plate here. Another throw over. Oh, that one got away. And Coots will head to second base.
So an error on the pitcher there. So we got a runner in scoring position now.
And there still hasn't been a pitch to the plate to Wagner yet. Here's first pitch to the plate. Wagner shows bunt, and you got Coots in a little rundown. He's going to make it over to third. Nope, they got him at third.
Yeah, they got him.
They got him over there.
Yeah, they had him in a pickle.
All right, so that'll end the inning. So we head to the, the third inning, all tied up at 3. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back in a moment.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR. Then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV. Restart or replay shows you've missed and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
Third inning we go.
And in the bottom of the second for Shelton, they had no runs on no hits. There was one error. There was one walk.
Looks like Alex Overbay will come up, lead things off.
Yep. And now the top of your, or the bottom, excuse me, the bottom of your third inning. Alex
Not the top
Overbay.
of the third. Jerry's at top of the third.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, really quick to change that inning sign out there threw me off. First pitch
Oh,
to
did it?
Overbay is a strike. Really quick on that. You don't realize when you're calling these games how much you rely on everything around you. So that was a strike. Second pitch in there was a ball.
He's also hugging the inside of that batter's box. And I do apologize. It's the top of the third.
And here's the 1-1 to Overbay Hill. Slice one. Foul at the third base line.
Hard hit. I mean, hard swing.
Really hard hit. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Overbay, leading things off here for Tumwater in a tie ball game at 3. We're in
Been
the
a
third.
good game.
Yeah, so far it's been close. Overbay will step back into the box. Looks like he's at the back of the box. Pretty tight on that plate. Takes ball 2, 2-2.
Sounds like they had a good game yesterday.
Yep, 6-4. Tumwater held on for the win. Just not enough innings for the Highclimbers to come all the way back. Here's the next pitch. That's a full count. Brady Rhodes battling. He's had several batters in this game go full on him. Here's a pitch to Overbay, and that one's a high fly ball heading over to right field. And Trevor Rhodes will grab that one for the out. A little more oomph on that. It would have been a home run.
Yeah.
One away.
And now up is your fifth hitter in the lineup, your left fielder, number 5, Kyler Collier. And he got on by way of a walk and was stranded at third base.
So 1 away for the T-Birds here in their half of the third. Here's the first pitch. Takes strike 1. Home plate umpire having fun out there, it sounds like, Jerry.
He is. Doing a good job.
That, yeah. Here's the 0-1. Inside, that's ball 1, 1-1. Could give you more sounds from the field, but we get a lot of pool pump noise. There's a swing. That one's going to be fouled off. So it's 1 and 2 count to Collier. 1 out for the T-Birds here, top of the third inning. 3-3 our score. Pitch on the way. Ground ball right there to Williams, though. He backhanded it or tried to backhand it, and it gets into left field, and there is a 1-out single.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a single on that, too, because Austin had to move a little bit to get that, and it was a hard shot. And now up is the catcher, number 3, Grayson Reveal. And Grayson got on by way of an error in the first inning.
So we'll step in, face Rhodes again. 1 out, 1 on for the T-Birds. First pitch to Reveal is low, ball 1. Throw over to first. That one's a little too high. And so Collier will make his way over to second, turn the corner, head for third. Goose up with a throw to third. And did they get him? Nope, he's safe there.
He got right underneath that tag.
So runners now at third base for the T-Birds.
It was a nice throw from Mason Goose.
Count remains 1 ball, no strikes. To Grayson Reveal. He'll step back in. Here's the kick and the throw, and that hit him. So runners at the corners for the T-Birds.
Hitting, huh?
Yep.
And now up is number 20, the center fielder, Derek Thompson, and he got hit by the pitcher in the first inning.
We have a courtesy runner for Reveals, number 18. I do not have a number 18, Jerry.
Let's see if I do. I do. Number 18 is Will Bond.
Okay.
Will Bond.
So Bond will be at first base. So runners at the corners for the T-Birds. Here's the throw. Low. Ball 1. So 1 out and 2 on. Bond at first. Collier at third. And the batter is Thompson. Pitch on the way inside.
Hey, you're on time, Doug. You're on time, kid. Go get yours.
So 2-0. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw. No throw to second.
Good idea. Good idea.
Ward faked it to second. Looked back at third, and so the T-Birds have runners and second and third now.
Good job of holding the throw there.
And the count is 2-1. Is that right? Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 out, 2 on for the T-Birds here in the third inning. 3-3 tie. Again, the batter is Derek Thompson for Tumwater. Pitch on the way. Low ball, 3-1.
2 runners in scoring position.
One fouled out of play, heading for the fast pitch field. So the count goes full again. Been here before, Jerry. Brady Rhodes he's battling out there, throwing a lot of pitches. Derek Thompson with the 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that'll be out number 2 for the T-Birds here in the third inning.
And that's a second strikeout for Rhodes. And now up is Landon Roy, the first baseman. He was thrown out. He hit to the third baseman back in the first inning.
Swings at the first pitch, and that one's over our heads, out of play. I'm assuming it's not going to come down on our heads there, Jerry. So 0-1. Two out, 2 on for the Thunderbirds here in the third inning. Tie ball game at 3. Roy waits for the next pitch, bounces one right up the middle, and it's going to be gloved there by Wagner. Throw to first is low. Nope, they got him. They did get him, so the runner did not score. We head to the bottom of the third, still tied at 3. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
You know you don't have to wear your PT gear anymore, right?
It's comfortable.
So how's civilian life treating you?
It's fine.
When I got out, I didn't want to admit that there was anything wrong because I felt like a failure. And then I realized, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. So I started talking to someone. Maybe you are fine, but if you're not, it's okay.
Thank you.
If you or a veteran you know needs support, don't wait. Reach out. Find resources at va.gov/reach.
Bottom of the third inning we go, Jerry. 3-3 ball game.
Tumwater in the top of the third inning had no runs on one hit, and there was one error by Shelton. And now leading it off.
Wyatt Wagner.
Yep. Is Wyatt Wagner, the shortstop, number 13. He scored the third run for the Highclimbers back in the first, and he walked.
So I don't see any change in the lineup for T-Birds at this point.
But I haven't seen anybody bring out a slip to the head umpire.
Right. Well, sometimes that doesn't happen, you know. Sometimes. Wind kicks up again. I'm not even sure where it's coming from, Jerry. So the first pitch to Wagner. Inside ball one.
Now, did Wyatt last year start at shortstop? Also,
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. 2 Wagners last year.
Yes, there was.
I think the year before there were 3. There's a swing, and that one's foul up off the mini dome. So 1-1 the count. Oops, don't want to do that. Do that. There we go. Yeah, gonna have to talk to the app developers here. It's another foul ball. Oh, sorry, coach, couldn't play that. 1-2 to Wagner. Leading things off for the Highclimbers here in the third inning. Bottom of the third we are. 3-3 ball game. These teams split last year in their regular season meetings, and there's a line drive right into the glove out there of Thompson, and that's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
Wyatt flew out to the center fielder, and now up is number 3, the cleanup hitter, Brad Evelyn. And Brad struck out, but he got on first on the bad throw from the catcher to the first baseman.
And he swung and missed on the first pitch, so it's 0-1. We must clarify, though, he struck out, but it was a drop third strike, so you can run to first base.
Yes, that is correct.
To either tag you out or throw to first.
You're
force
correct.
out.
Thanks for correcting me.
Yeah, well, I'm not correcting, I'm just clarifying. Not a correction, it's a clarification. There's a difference, Jerry. 1-1 is the count.
Well, I appreciate the clarification.
And there's strike 2. So 1-2.
Good to know.
Well, clarify.
Okay.
Because you say he reached, he got on, he struck out, but he was on base. But, that gets confusing. So pitch on the way, there's a swing, and that one gets by another drop third strike, and there he is out on first base, Jerry. We mentioned it, and he does it again, Jerry.
Yep.
Heads up play. And here's Matt Carlton.
And Matt flew out to the center fielder in the first inning. And Matt is your center fielder for the Highclimbers.
So 1 on and 1 out. So I'm going to say no outs, but 1 out. First pitch to Carlton is a swing and a miss, strike 1.
And Matt started last year for the Highclimbers in center field and did pitch once in a while.
Yeah. So 0-1 to Carlton. Runner goes. Ground ball is going to get over there into a shallow left field. Throw the first is in time to get Carlton, but on the play, Coots scoots to second. How's that one? So 1 away, and here's Mason Goose. Or 2 away. Sorry. 2 away.
Yes.
I'm 1 behind. Well, how am I 1 out behind, Jerry? Is it because I can't see the board from my point?
And Mason Goose walked in the first inning, was stranded on base.
So runner in scoring position. Pitch on the way, and that is inside ball 1. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1. Runner out there at second base.
Mason Goose is the 6th hitter in the lineup.
Identified him wrong. That's Eveland out there at second base, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? There's a line drive. Nice play out there by Roy. Snagged it, and that's going to end the inning. Highclimbers leave 1 out there. Still knotted at 3. Head to the 4th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a minute.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Fourth inning we go.
Yeah, Liam Carlson, the designated hitter, is going to be leading off here in the top of the 4th, and he had a walk in the in the second inning and did score the 3rd run to tie it up.
He swings the first pitch. It's a fly ball. It's going to be out there, and running over there to grab it is Spencer Coots. Little collision, no damage done. 1 pitch, 1 out for the T-Birds here in the 4th.
And now up is your leadoff hitter, number 6, the right fielder, Briar Finney. Briar got a single in the first inning and scored the first run and struck out in the 3rd.
He swings the first pitch, strike 1. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to be fouled off just barely. Strike 2. So, I guess you call him the ball boy for Tumwater. He's really having some fun out there going after these balls. 0-2 with 1 away. And another foul off.
Yeah, he is having fun.
Getting his runs in there and going after these balls. Good hustle.
Yeah.
Good hustle. So 0-2 is the count. 1 out, nobody on for the T-Birds here. Top of the 4th inning, 3-3 ball game. Here's a kick from Rhodes. That's a ball 1, 1-2. Next pitch on the way. Low ball 2, so the count is even at 2-2. Top of the 4th inning, 3-3 between Tumwater and Shelton. We're at Highclimber Baseball Field today. 2-2 count. That one's fouled off. The count remains 2-2. At bat for Tumwater is Briar Finney. 1 out and nobody on. Brady Rhodes on the mound for the Highclimbers. There's a little dribbler that's going to be scooped up by Williams. Throw to first is low, and Finney's safe on first base.
And an error on the first baseman. Rhodes has 4 strikeouts so far, and now up is your second baseman, number 9, Eddie Marson.
First pitch to Eddie is ball 1.
Eddie had a single in the first inning and struck out in the second.
So there's a 1-0. 1 out, 1 on. Pitch on the way. Fly ball center field. Carlton on the run. He'll grab it for out number 2. Throw to first as Finney gets back to first, and that's 2 away.
A nice throw from Matt Carlton over to first to try to get the runner.
When you think in your outfield you don't do any work.
You
You got to be running and ready to run at a moment's notice. That'll bring up Braden Orm.
Yeah, and he got a double in the last inning. He's 1 for 2.
Takes ball 1. So 2 away, 1 on for the T-Birds here in the 4th inning. 3-3 ball game. Pitch on the way inside.
And if you remember right, he was thrown out at third, try to stretch it into a triple.
Oh, they said that hit him, Jerry.
Yep.
So that'll put runners at first and second for the T-Birds.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, the third baseman, number 15, Alex Overbay. Overbay is 0 for 1, got a walk and flew out to the right fielder in the 3rd inning. Overbay got credit for the win yesterday at Tumwater.
Yeah, he did pitch, 4 and a 3rd innings. Charged with 3 runs, 2 earned, 2 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 4 walks.
And as many of you know, when you have to play 2 games, 1 at home and 1 away, the same pitcher cannot pitch 2 games in a row.
Right. Got a rotation, got to keep them healthy, right?
Yeah, plus it gives the one team an advantage. Or could.
So after a short meeting at the mound between Ward, a coaching staff, and Rhodes, here's first pitch. Low ball 1 to Overbay with runners at first and second. Expect some sort of run play here on the base runners. Here's the 1-0. Runner goes. That one's going to be fouled out of play. I told you something was going to happen there, Jerry.
Overbay is quite an athlete. He also played football, played quarterback a little bit, and also started on the basketball team for Tumwater.
So the count is 1-1, 2 out, 2 on. Top of the 4th, 3-3 is our score. Got a stray ball out there. We do have some activity in the bullpen out there in right field. Looks like they're in green jerseys, so some activity for the T-Birds.
Okay.
Just noticed that. Here's the 1-1 to Overbay. Outside, making it 2-1. Again, runners at first and second for the T-Birds. 2 down, and the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. I'm sorry, it's Orm. I don't know what's wrong with me. Overbay's on first. There's strike right down the middle of the plate. Orm just let that go, Jerry. I'm sorry. No, let's see. Orm's on second base, or on first base. The batter is Overbay. I'm really confused, Jerry. You're giving out good information, and I'm losing it in my mind.
Oh.
Finney's on second, by the way. Pitch on the way. Ooh, that's ball.
I want to confess it's usually the other way around when we're announcing these games. So,
not today. Count goes full to Alex Overbay. Oh boy, maybe if I move this over here, I'd see it better. It's got my list of names. Here's pitch. That one's fouled off, and the count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 out, 2 on. 3-3 ball game. I think what Jerry was saying, I was thinking differently. Here's the 3-2. Another foul off. And Overbay is battling.
Yeah, and I'd like to see how many pitch. I would try to keep track of the pitches.
It's very difficult to do with our current
system. It is, but I can do it.
And no, that's not going to show me anything. Usually the Game Changer app has that count, and it does not today.
Oh, it does have the pitch?
It usually does, but not today. It's not being scored, or at least it's not been posted. Pitch on the way, and there is a walk to load the bases.
That was close.
So runners at first, second, and third. And that brings up number 5, Kyler Collier.
Yeah, the left fielder, and he got a walk in the first inning, and he got a single in the third, was left stranded.
He fouled the first one off. One of these days, I'm going to see how many balls they go through in one of these games.
Yeah.
I know they're supposed to have a set number, but what if you go through more?
Well, let me ask Trevor on that. When we get a chance to talk to him. That'd be an interesting, good question.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 out, 3 on for Tumwater here. 3-3 ball game. Pitch on the way. Strike. Called. Wow.
I like it. Boy, he calls them.
That just sank in there nicely for the strike. Looked high. Collier will step back in for the 0-2. And outside, ball 1-2. So again, 2 down into 3 on. Bases are loaded. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball. That's going to get in, and this one's going to score. Turning the corner and heading in is going to be Orm. Got a check. He does. So there's 2 more, and Tumwater takes a 5-3 lead.
And we're going to give Kyler Collier a double and 2 RBIs and a nice try by Austin Williams. He dived for that ball but could not quite get it.
And the runners over at, no, I was right, for second and third, I'm sorry. Let's turn that one back on. There we go. So I think that'll do it for Brady Rhodes here. It's a 5-3 ball game. Tumwater has taken the lead back 2 out. And let's see here. Colton Fisk is heading to where? Looks like he's heading to center field. And here comes Matt Carlton to do some pitching. So, Jerry, let's step aside while Carlton will take over on the mound. This is Mason Webb TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment. New pitcher for the Highclimbers, Matt Carlton. Taking over, 2 out, 2 in, 2 on for the T-Birds here. They have taken a 5-3 lead.
And now up is your catcher, number 3, Grayson Reveal. He got on by way of an error in the first, and in the third he got hit by the pitcher.
So, set the scene here. Overbay is over at third. Remind me, is it who's out at second, Jerry? Is it
Kyler Collier.
Okay. All right, 2 runs are in, and Carleton needs to get one out to get out of the inning. The damage was done, though. We're in the 4th inning. It's top of the 4th. 5-3 is our score. Tumwater just brought in 2. Here's the first pitch to reveal. Fastball, just a little bit low. Ball 1. So Matt did pitch 1 1/3 innings yesterday. Struck out 3.
So had a pretty good game.
Yeah, pretty good pitching. Next pitch, still a bit outside. Ball 2, 2-0. So 2 out, 2 on, 2-0 is the count, 2 in, 5-3 ball game. So next pitch on the way. Ground ball right back to Carleton, and he'll run it over and touch the base.
Unassisted.
Yeah, no, that'll end the inning, but the damage was done. T-Birds take a 5-3 lead. We head to the bottom of the 4th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Jerry.
Yeah, in the bottom of or the top of the 4th, the T-Birds got 2 runs on 1 hit. There was 1 error, 1 walk, and the hit was a double. And now up
Brady Walsh.
Is Brady Walsh. And Brady struck out in the 1st inning. Will be leading off here in the bottom of the 4th.
Takes strike 1 called. Next pitch on the way. A little high, ball 1, 1-1. Trenton Gaither remains on the mound for the T-Birds. Swing and a miss by Walsh. That's strike 2, 1-2.
And this is his 4th inning being the pitcher.
Ford says we're in the 5th. We're actually in the 4th. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for the Highclimbers.
And now up is your catcher, number 2, Jax Ward. He hit the ball to the shortstop in the 1st inning for the 3rd out.
Takes strike 1. Takes ball 1. So 1-1 the count, 1 out for the Highclimbers. That's ball 2. 2-1. It's 2-1, right? I got 3-1, right? Yeah, 3-1. Thank you. I always get confused. I could see the board pretty clearly except for the outs.
Uh-huh.
And there is a walk. So 1 out walk for Ward.
But there's no doubt what the count is.
When he shows it, yeah.
This This umpire's good.
Right.
And now up is number 19, Trevor Rhodes. And Trevor grounded out to the shortstop in the second inning.
It's a 5-3 ball game, 1 out, 1 on. There's a dribbler is gonna get gloved and dropped into the infield. So there's runners at first and second for the Highclimbers, Jerry.
Yeah, well, let's give him a single.
Yeah, Roy did a good job trying to get to it.
He
Knocked
sure
it
did.
down, but it rolled over to Marson. He went back to his bag, but nobody could get to it quick enough, and runners are safe at the first and second.
And now up is your fourth hitter this inning. And this is Austin Williams, the third baseman, number 30. Coach is going out to the mound to try to settle down the pitcher. Austin had a double in the first inning and scored the first run and flew out to the right fielder in the second inning.
Well, there was activity in the last inning for the T-Birds in the bullpen, but I don't see anybody there now, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, we are going to get a pitching change as Gaither is heading to the dugout, and coming in will be, I can't see who's pitching, Jerry.
Let's see, looks like.
See, it looks like it's going to be Thompson, Derek Thompson. As he's getting to the mound, but there's a couple of players right there. Well, you know, let's take a break. We'll figure it out when we come back. 5-3 ball game, 1 out and 2 on for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the fourth. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
New pitcher for the T-Birds, Derek Thompson. So the question really is who's taking over in center field? I'm thinking it's number 18, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. We have to keep an eye on things out there, Jerry.
And Jax Ward is on second, and Rhodes is on first.
Right, 1 away for the Highclimbers here. Let's see.
And now up, next up will be Austin Williams, who's batted twice, 1 for 2, got a double, and flew out to the right fielder.
We'll have to figure out who's where, and the infield's changed a little bit too.
Did it?
Because Liam Carlson is now at second, or third, excuse me. Either way. So 2 on, 1 out. New pitcher, Thompson, for the T-Birds. Pitch on the way. Take down ball 1. He said it was Williams batting. I can't see. So 2 on. Pitch on the way. Fly ball, center field. Coming in a couple of steps and grabbing it for the out. Runners hold. It is, no, it's actually, it's Alex Oberbay out there in the center field, Jerry.
And now up is Spencer Kutz, the second baseman, number 12. He's been on twice. He got a single in the first, scored the second run, and had a walk.
So 2 away and 2 on for the Highclimbers now. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Coots. 0-1.
And Spencer's already hit a couple really long balls. One should have, if it stayed in, would have been a home run.
Again, Ward at second. Rhodes at first. Throw to first. And Rhodes gets back safely. Let's see, that pitch was a ball, right? 1-1 is the count. So much going on here, folks. So much to update. Bottom of the 4th inning, 5-3 is our score. Tumwater with the lead. Shelton at bat with 2 out. Swing and a miss by Coots. That's strike 2, 1-2. Base runners for the Highclimbers at first and second. Again, there's 2 outs. Pitch on the way. Ooh. Crowd didn't like that ball, Jerry. It looks like a pretty pitch. Must have been too far inside. So 2-2 is the count. 2 out, 2 on for the Climbers here in the 4th in a 5-3 ball game. Derek Thompson looks back at second. He's going to pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. Highclimbers strand a couple. Still 5-3. We head to the 5th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Fifth inning we go, Jerry.
All right. So now we're in the top of the 5th, and leading off will be number 20, Derek Thompson, the center fielder. He got hit by the pitcher in the first inning and struck out in the 3rd. So he's 0 for 1.
All right. Again, it's 5-3. Tumwater with the lead. And at bat, here's the first pitch. Swing, and that one's going to drop in to right field for a base hit. So 1 pitch and 1 base runner for the T-Birds.
And now up is Landon Roy, the first baseman, number 17. He's 0 for 2. Hit to the shortstop the first time, hit to the third baseman the second time.
So 1 on. Throw to first. Thompson dives back safely.
This is Matt Carlton's 2nd inning of relief.
Shows bunt, does Roy take strike 1.
Matt came in the bottom, or in the top of the last inning, and got the 3rd out in relief.
So 1 to Roy. Runner at first, Thompson takes his lead. Here's the pitch. Strike on the inside. So 0-2 to Landon Roy. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, and that's out number 1. On the strikeout.
And now up is number 2, Liam Carlson. He's your designated hitter. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and flew out to the second baseman.
Let's update. He's playing third base now.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay.
Just an update. Throw over to first again. And Thompson is back safely. Just update.
Good.
I didn't realize that Tumwater did a lot of shifting in their personnel. Another throw to first. Carlton trying to get the out over at first.
Trying to keep it not a big lead, keep it a small lead.
Thompson takes his lead again. First pitch to Carlson is a ball. So 1 out, 1 on for the T-Birds and a 1-0 count to Liam Carlson. Pitch on the way. Line drive, that's going to get into left field. And the T-Birds have runners at first and second now.
And now up is your leadoff hitter for the T-Birds. Is number 6, your right fielder, Briar Finney. Briar got a single in the first, struck out in the second, and got on by way of an error in the fourth.
And he'll step in. 1 out and 2 on. Thompson at second. Carlson at first for the T-Birds. Pitch on the way. Ooh, inside. Ball 1. Okay, give me the thing here. There we go. Got to touch the plus in the right area, I guess, today. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out and 2 on for the T-Birds here. In the top of the 5th inning, they're leading 5-3. Swing, and that one's going to be chopped foul. So 1-1.
Diedrich, I'm impressed with you, buddy. You're getting that down.
Well, you don't know. You have no idea what I'm doing over here because you can't see any of this stuff.
But I haven't. But I haven't heard you say, "Oh no," you know.
Well,
so I assume it's all going well.
It's going okay. Let's knock on wood.
Okay.
So 1-1 the count. 1 out, 2 on. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. It's been a little temperamental today.
Is it?
Though.
Yeah.
It's been a little picky on making my. Got to touch it in the right place. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 2 on for the T-Birds. 5-3 ball game, top of the 5th inning. Tumwater with the lead in at bat. Trying to add on here with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a fly ball. That's going to left field and grabbing it out there for the out. It's going to be Evelyn, and that is out number 2, and the runners will hold.
That was an interesting fly ball because you could tell that it was in the sun there for him.
Yeah, good job out there.
He did a nice job.
Make sure he grabs it. Gets the out.
Now up is Eddie Marson, number 9, your second baseman. He got a single in the first, struck out in the second, and flew out to the center fielder in the fourth, and he is 1 for 3.
He takes ball 1. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. Again, runners add first and second. Carlson at first. Thompson at second for Tumwater. 2 out. Did I say 2 out? 2
Yes.
out. Okay.
You did.
If I said 1, I meant 2. So 2 away, 2 on, and a 1-1, and that's making it 2-1 on the count. Just curious. I don't remember us having so many 4:30 starts. I thought it was always 4 o'clock or 4:15.
Yeah.
Just looking at the clock, and there's a fly ball. That's going to be gloved out there by Rhodes. and that will retire the side. Tumwater leaves a couple out there, but they still lead 5-3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Jerry. Highclimbers coming up, trailing 5-3.
That's correct. And let's see who's leading off. And it will be
Wyatt Wagner.
Yeah, Wyatt Wagner. He got on by way of a walk in the first inning and scored. And in the 3rd inning, he flew out to center field. So he's 0 for 1.
But again, we have a new pitcher here in Derek Thompson. So the first pitch to Wagner is a ball 1. Gotta say again that the sun goes behind the trees and the temperature drops a little more.
Yeah.
Not complaining at all. It's been a beautiful day.
It sure has.
Just might have to put on a layer here.
The weather is going to change, though, I guess, tomorrow, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ball 2 to Wagner. Almost thinking they're pitching around Wyatt Wagner here, Jerry, with 2 balls and no strikes. Could be wrong.
Well, he's in the middle of the batting order, that's for sure. And he's a good hitter.
Inside ball 3. It looked like it might have been the first strike, but it was too far inside. So 3 balls, no strikes to Wagner. Pitch on the way. That'll be a leadoff walk. So Wyatt Wagner heads to first base.
And now up is your left fielder, number 3, Brad Evelyn. Brad is struck out twice, but did get on base both times because of the
drop 3rd strike.
Yeah.
It's interesting they happened both times. Pitch on the way, and there's a ground ball. That's going to be fair and be gloved there and throw to first for the out, but on the play, Wagner makes his way to second. So 1 away, and a runner's now in scoring position for the Highclimbers.
And now up is your pitcher, Matt Carlton, number 44. Matt flew out to center field in the 1st and grounded out to the second baseman in the 3rd. So he's 0 for 2.
First pitch to Carlton. High and inside. There's ball 1. So runner in scoring position for the Highclimbers. Wyatt Wagner out there at second base with 1 away. Trailing 5-3 here, bottom of the 5th inning. Pitch on the way. Ooh, that was low, ball 2. Yeah, Jerry says it's gonna the weather's gonna change tomorrow. I think it's gonna change tonight. I heard that the rain's gonna come about dinner time. I heard on the radio.
How about 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock works. There's a strike, swing and a miss. So 2 balls and 1 strike. I have to put on a layer here.
Or be safe, 7:30, okay?
Okay, sure. Well, it does look like there's clouds out there to the south. They're pretty dark, but we're in the nice little blue sky zone. Wind should be blowing. There's a line drive that's going to get into center field. Turning the corner and holding up there at third base is Wagner. So Carlton has a single, and the Highclimbers have runners at first and
he
third.
Advances Wyatt Wagner to third base.
That's what I said, Jerry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I turned my hearing aid up.
Yeah, and that'll bring up Mason Goose.
Yeah. Mason is 0 for 1, had a walk in the first, and flew out to the right fielder in the third. So he's 0 for 1.
Runners at first and third for the Highclimbers here. First pitch to Goose. Outside and low, ball 1.
Matt's been a good addition to the team this year. This is the first time Matt has played for the Highclimbers in a while.
Okay, I just did something stupid, Jerry, and lost all my controls here. Okay, we'll have to figure that one out here in a minute as a throw to first. So I'm going to have to keep it as a strike. Runner goes, and they got, he managed to slide in there safely.
Did.
Yeah, it looked like they got him. I don't know how I managed to delete my stuff here, Jerry, so I'm going to have to see if I can get it back. Let's see what we got. So runners at second and third for the Highclimbers, and the count is 1-1 with 1 out.
Trying to get those 2 runs back.
Here's a pitch, a swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Oh yeah, this is really bad, Jerry. I somehow decided to delete everything. Okay, well, I don't know what to do about this. We'll have to go without a scoreboard. And it's 5-3. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Mason Goose. It's strike 3 call. That's out number 2 for the Climbers.
Hit that outside corner. And now up.
Okay, what is going on here? Go ahead, Jerry. What do we got here?
Next up is your designated hitter, number 20, Brady Walsh. Brady is 0 for 2, struck out twice.
Is it Walsh or is there a
Well, I've been checking on that to see when he turns around. You might be right.
I see a 2. I see it's
27.
27, Colton Fisk.
27. Okay, thank you.
Colton Fisk is the batter. That's what the conversation is about. Now let's see here. I wonder if I could change this one. 5-3. Apologize, folks. I just deleted their scoreboard app.
Colton Fisk is up for the first time in this game.
Yeah.
Batting in place of Brady Walsh.
Yeah, he's playing center field. First pitch on the way. Strike 1 called. There are 2 outs. The runners at second and third for the Highclimbers. Matt Carlton at second. Wyatt Wagner at third. Pitch on the way. Swing, and that one's going to be fouled off, I guess. Strike 2.
Golden opportunity to tie it up here.
Okay. Trying to get my
little
scoreboard
discussion
back
here between the 2 umpires. See what the
where's my wow. Well, that's not going to work, Jerry. Trying to get the scoreboard back. I'm going to have to rebuild it after this game because it's not letting me do it. There's a pitch and a swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. We do head to the 6th inning. Tumwater 5, Shelton 3. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
We head to the 6th inning of play. 5-3 Tumwater with the lead, and the T-Birds are coming up to bat.
Yeah, and leading off for the T-Birds will be number 12, the shortstop, Braden Orem. And Braden is 1 for 2. He grounded out to the shortstop in the first, got a double in the second, and was hit by the pitcher in the fourth and scored the 5th run for the T-Birds.
All right, I don't quite understand what's going on here. Maybe if I hit that button, will that help? Oh, it sure will. I'm still working on trying to get the scoreboard back to what it needs to be. And I'm figuring out the nuances of this.
And this will be Matt Carlton's 3rd inning of relief.
First pitch is ball 1. Let's see here. Off. That's ball 2. And that's what, ball 3? 3 balls, no strikes. To Braden Orem to lead things off here in the 6th inning. His team is up 5-3. Next pitch. Strike 1 called. So it's 3-1. Nobody out here. 6th inning of play. Pitch on the way. Inside, and there is a leadoff walk.
And now up is your cleanup hitter, number 15, playing center field, is Alex Overbay. Alex has 2 walks and flew out to the right fielder, so he's 0 for 1.
All right, let's get that going here. Maybe. Takes ball 1.
A little bit low.
Throw over to first. And Orem is back safely. I'm still working on it, folks, trying to get things to work here. It's just not coming. Not easy to rebuild something from scratch.
I bet.
On the fly here. Next pitch on the way. That's ball 2.
Little inside.
Oh, and continue to call the game. That's the
You want
fun
me to?
part. No, I got it.
Okay.
If I miss something, just let me know. Throw over to first again. Norman's back safely.
Keeping the runner from getting a big lead.
Yeah, the funny thing is it's not giving me what I want to give here. Next pitch on the way. Strike 1, so it's 2 balls and 1 strike.
You know, you brought up a good point about starting at 4:30. If they started at 4, I think it would be just a little bit of a safer situation.
Or 4:15, maybe.
Yeah.
What happens if I do this? What happens? Another throw over to first. Nope, that is not going to work. Colors are all wrong, Jerry, for some reason. Yep. Apologize for that. Another throw over to first. And Matt Carlton bothered by the Orem at first base. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody out, 1 on for the T-Birds here in the top of the 6th. Pitch on the way. That one's going to get by Ward, so Orem trots over to second base.
And a wild pitch there.
Changing the wrong colors. That's what I'm doing. I'm changing the wrong colors. Okay. So 3 balls and 1 strike.
Braden Oram in scoring position.
That one's going to be hit up the third base line, but foul.
Boy, I tell you, he hits it hard.
Okay, that's that one. That's that one. Okay. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss by Overbay, and that's a full count.
I can see Overbay playing Division I next year, whatever. You know. They'll probably choose baseball, I would think.
Let's go with that one. Okay, count is full. Runner at second, nobody out. Pitch on the way, and that will put runner at first and second now.
Yeah, he was hit by the pitcher.
Hit in the, right on the, just above the knee.
Yeah, and now up is your third hitter this inning, the left fielder, number 5, Kyler Collier. And Kyler is 2 for 2. Got a walk in the first, single in the third, double, and 2 RBIs in the fourth.
Here's first pitch, shows bunt. That one's foul. I think I've got the content back, folks, if it's kind of hard to see here.
He's the one that drove in those 2 runs to make the lead 5-3 in favor of Tumwater.
So runners at first and second. Another bunt shown, pulls back, and strike 2 called. So 0-2 the count to Kyler Collier. It's a 5-3 ball game here. Runners go, everybody's safe.
And it was good not to throw the ball. There was just, they were both could be safe anyway.
So runners are now in scoring position at second and third for the T-Birds.
And Kyle Collier up there, Tyler Collier.
2-2 the count. Nobody out, 2 on. T-Birds are looking to add on here. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1.
And that's the second strikeout for Matt. And now up is your catcher, number 3, Grayson Reveal. And Grayson is 0 for 2. Got hit by the pitcher in the 3rd inning.
And they just hit him by the pitch, didn't they? So the bases are now loaded for the T-Birds with 1 out.
Okay, the bases are loaded now for Derek Thompson, the center fielder, number 20. Derek got hit by the pitchers in the first, struck out in the 3rd, and got a single in the 5th. So he is 1 for 2 in the game.
So courtesy runner out there for Reveals, number 18 again. Remind me who that is, Jerry, number 18?
Yes, that is Will Bond.
Bond. A swing and a miss by Thompson for strike 1. Okay, come on, there we go. Next pitch, high ball 1-1-1. The bases are loaded with 1 out for the T-Birds here, top of the 6th inning. Inside on that pitch, ball 2-2-1. Well, I got the scoreboard back, Jerry, but it's not looking as pretty as it was earlier. I want to take my time to mess around. Ooh, inside on that pitch. 3 balls in.
Just barely missed him.
So 3 balls and 1 strike, 1 out, and bases are loaded. Derek Thompson, and that will walk in a run, Jerry. little insurance there.
So give Derek Thompson a credit for an RBI.
And the bases remain loaded.
And coming in for Tumwater was Braden Orem. And now up is Landon Roy, the first baseman, number 17. He is 0 for 3. Grounded out to the shortstop, grounded out to the third baseman, and struck out. Landon Roy.
Took strike 1. Take strike 2 inside that time. Carlton had the outside corner, and they took the inside corner this time. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, 1 in. Bases remain loaded for the T-Birds. They lead 6-3 now. Next pitch on the way. That one, I can't, lost it out there left field for the out. Tagging and coming into his score is going to be Overbay. And that's now 7-3 with 2 away.
It's interesting. The next person that's up to bat should let that runner know if he needs to slide or not. He did not need to slide on that.
So runners at first and second now. With 1
now
in.
Up is Liam Carlson, the designated hitter, and he is 1 for 2 with a walk and a single.
Yeah, that's ball 1. Remember, he's playing at third base now, not the DH.
Is he?
He's
Okay.
at third base.
All right.
Or he was the last time I looked.
Well, you're good at that, keeping me.
Swing and a miss for strike 1, 1-1. Well, he's not the DH anymore. I don't know who the DH is anymore, but
yeah,
he's out there at third base. 7-3 is the score. 2 out, 2 on, 2 in for the T-Birds. Next pitch, strike 2.
Well, you don't have to have a designated hitter if you only got 9 people batting.
Right, that's true. You're right. And you can account for all 9, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the, oh, that one's going to be, well, I don't even know who's playing it there. It's a center.
Way to call him off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Wagner will grab that for the out, but the damage was done as the T-Birds added 2 more. They lead now 7-3. We head to the bottom of the 6th. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
This changes everything. Next TV is here. It's the full-featured digital TV service delivered to your smart TV or connected devices by fast, reliable Hood Canal fiber internet. Record your favorites on a cloud DVR, then watch from anywhere. Pause and rewind live TV, restart or replay shows you've missed, and more. Call or click hcc.net for a special offer on Next TV today.
And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Tumwater leads 7-3. Highclimbers coming up.
Thank you. Batting first, the catcher, Jax Ward. And Jax is 0 for 1. He grounded out to the shortstop in the first and walked in the fourth. The Tumwater got 2 runs in the bottom of the no hits, though.
First pitch to Ward, high, ball 1.
Yeah, the Tumwater was able to capitalize on those 2 walks and 2 hit batsmen.
There's ball 2. 2-0 to Ward. We're still going here, aren't we? Okay. Next pitch, swing, and that one's fouled off with a lot of oomph there. Oops, that's going to be, 2-1 to Jax Ward, leading things off for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 6th inning. His team trailing 7-3. Pitch on the way. That's another foul ball. 2-2. Another foul ball. Wow. Ward is battling here, trying to keep this at-bat alive with 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I see you put your second layer on already.
Yeah, I put my second layer on about an inning ago. Pitch on the way. That one's in foul territory. Roy over there gonna get it right up against the fence, and that's out number 1. Nice play by Roy out there.
Yeah, it was.
Just to avoid the fence and keep it, right in that warning area.
And now up.
That's Trevor Rhodes.
Yeah, Trevor Rhodes is up.
Takes ball 1.
Trevor got a single in the 4th and is 1 for 2.
Takes strike 1, 1-1. Let's get that right on the scoreboard here. There we go. 1 out, nobody on. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So 1 and 2. There's 1 out. Put that on the board here. Next pitch, that's a ground ball. It's going right back to Thompson, but it gets through his glove. Coming in and grabbing it and throwing it over to first to get the out with a nice play out there. Who was that, Jerry?
The shortstop?
Yeah, that was Marson, actually.
And then he threw it over to first.
Yeah, for the out. So 2 away for the Highclimbers now.
And now up is your 3rd hitter this inning, the 3rd baseman, the number 30. This is Austin Williams. Austin scored in the 1st inning on a double, flew out to the right fielder, and then in the 4th flew out to center field. So he is 1 for 3.
He fouled the first pitch off. So 0-1. 2 down, nobody on for the Highclimbers here in the 6th inning. We're getting that swirling wind, Jerry. You look at the flag out there in center field. It's going one direction, and the wind comes to our the opposite direction for us. And that's 1-1 on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's got a tiny little bite to it. Might have to put on the other layer. Here's the next pitch on the way. That one's fouled off. 1 and 2. Now I'm curious about the. I don't know if you saw it, but somebody came. There's a rope barrier that blocks the roadway here. Somebody went blowing through it earlier and took it out. So and they put the barrier back up, but I'm wondering if they'll let me come back in to get my stuff. There is another foul ball. Still 1 and 2. I'm just trying to think ahead a little bit.
Yeah, and I'll stay and help you afterwards.
We'll see what they let us do, or maybe we can just take the rope down.
Yeah.
But I was setting up and I hear this whap, and I look around and I was like, oh, there's a car coming through.
Right through it, huh?
Right through it. A swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Highclimbers. We head to the 7th. Tumwater still leads 7-3. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Okay.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
And we head to the 7th of the inning, top of the 7th. 7-3 is our score. Tumwater up and coming to bat.
And leadoff hitter is your right fielder, number 6, Briar Finney. Briar scored in the first inning, also scored in the 4th inning, and is 1 for 4 in the
strike
game.
one. Here's the next pitch. Low ball 1-1-1.
And this is Matt's 4th inning of relief. Came in the 4th and got the hitter out.
Pitch on the way. There's a ground ball right to Williams. Williams bobbled it a little bit, throw it to first, and it's a little late. So there's a leadoff batter for the T-Birds.
Yeah, an error there on the unfortunate third baseman. Okay, now up is Eddie Marson, the second baseman.
Pitch on the way, outside ball 1.
And Eddie is 1 for 4. Got a single in that first inning.
So 1 on and nobody out for the T-Birds here, leading at 7-3. Next pitch is high, ball 2. 2-0. Pitch on the way, strike, throw to first, and diving back safely is Finney. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Marson. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 2-2. Ward trying to get Finney back to first base. Keep him at first base.
Yeah, Ward's keeping him honest.
So 2-2 the count. Nobody out and 1 on for the T-Birds here in the top of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive that's going to drop into left field. And that will be a single.
A single and
runner on first and second.
Runner. Okay, now up is number 12, your shortstop, Braden Orem. Braden went out, grounded out to the shortstop, got a double in the second, got hit by the pitcher in the 4th, and walked in the 6th. He has scored twice.
Little meeting at the mound between Ward and Carlton. So nobody out and runners at first and second for the T-Birds. Orm will step in to face Carlton. Pitch on the way. Swing, and that one is in foul territory. Goose will grab it, and that'll be out number 1. So 1 down for the T-Birds here.
And now up is your number 15, Alex Overbay. And Alex has a walk, 2 walks, and is 0 for 1 because he got hit by the pitcher and
Carlton will step off, get back in to get the sign from Ward. 1 out, 2 on for the T-Birds here in the 7th inning, leading 7-3. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-1 to Overbay. Next pitch on the way. Outside ball 1, 1-1. Morrison at first. Finney at second. Batter is Overbay. Pitch on the way. Ooh, inside and low. Ball 2. 2-1. Look, four-legged fans here, Jerry.
Yeah.
Pitch on the way. Swing, and that one is headed foul. So the count goes to 2-2. Going to have to tell the app developer to move the trash button away from the update button. That's what happened. That's why I lost my.
Yeah.
That's why I deleted the scoreboard earlier. Pitch on the way. That was another foul ball. So the count remains 2-2. Alex Overbay battling here.
Yeah, and has some power. I mean, he's hit 2 long fly balls down the third base line.
And they come out fast. I can't even see him, Jerry. So runners at first and second. Count remains 2-2 with 1 out for the T-Birds. Top of the 7th inning, leading 7-3. Carlton taking his time, pitch on the way. Swing, and that one's going to be fouled off. And the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carlton waved off or shook off that call, that sign. Now he gets the one he likes. Here's the 2-2 outside, and the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and Alex Overbay already has 2 walks.
1 out and 2 on for the T-Birds here.
And Alex has scored twice so far.
Next pitch on the way, and there is a walk, and that'll load the bases.
His 3rd walk of the game.
So the bases are loaded for Kyler Collier. And timeout has been called. Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we upload a video or go live like today.
And now up is Kyler Collier and number 5, and he has got on base every time. He has a walk, a single, and a double.
First pitch. Going to be a ball. You check that swing, but I don't think he went
I do want to apologize. He did have a strikeout in the 6th, so he's 2 for 3.
Next pitch on the way. Ball 2, 2-0. 7th inning, 7-3 ball game. Swing, and that one's fair, and nice play by Williams. He grabbed it, touched the base for the out there, threw to first. But they get out number 2. And Collier's safe on first. And Overbay's on second when there's 2 down now for the T-Birds.
Did a run score there?
No. Yes, I guess it did. Oh, you're right. It did score. A run did come in. Okay, so it's 8-3 now. I'm glad you said that. I didn't see somebody come across. So it's 8-3 with 2 out and 2 on. Runners at first and second. that's a foul off.
And now up is number 3, your catcher, Grayson Reveal. Grayson has been hit twice by the pitcher. Got on the first time by way of an error and flew out to the pitcher one time.
So the count's 1-1, 2 out, 2 on, 1 in for the T-Birds here. Pitch on the way. That's ball 2. Two and 1. It's 8-3. As the T-Birds just added one on. That one's fouled out of play. So 2 and 2. Pitch on the way, and there's a fly ball to center field. Fisk can't get to it, drops in. Overbay comes around the corner and scores. Here comes Finney, and it is now 10-3.
So 2 RBIs there for Grayson Reveal on the double.
He ends up at second base, and Bond comes in to run for him. So 3 runs have come across the home plate for the T-Birds, and that will bring up number 20, Derek Thompson, the pitcher.
Yeah, and Derek has got 1 single, has walked, was hit by a pitcher.
Takes ball 1. There's strike 1, 1-1. Ten-3 ball game. Tumwater adding 3 here in the inning. Next pitch is ball 2. 2-1. Top of the 7th inning. 2 out. 1 on, 3 in here in the inning. Pitch on the way. There's another foul off, headed for the tennis courts. 2-2 the count.
And Derek is 1 for 2.
Pitch. Throw to third.
Close, but he got in underneath the slide again, or
Bond,
tag again.
Yeah, Bond makes it over there safely, so Bond's at third base. And the count is full at the 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Fly ball, center field, deep. Fisk out there, grabs it, and that will end the inning, but the T-Birds add on. They lead by 7 runs, 10-3. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Highclimbers. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Last chance for the Highclimbers.
And
7th
leading
inning.
off for the Highclimbers will be number 12, Spencer Coots. And Spencer got a single in the first, a walk in the second, and struck out in the fourth. So he is 1 for 2.
First pitch is a ball. Next pitch, swing, and that one he might have fouled that off quickly by the reaction of the home plate umpire. 1-1 the count. Swing, and that one's fouled out of play behind us. 1-2. 10-3 ball game. Tumwater with the lead. The last chance for the Highclimbers here. Coots leading things off for Shelton. That's ball 2. 2-2. Very close. Just outside the zone. Coots will step back in. White Wagner on deck. Inside, and the count goes full. Kid's hustling, isn't he?
He sure is.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes to Spencer Coots to lead things off for the Highclimbers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 1 for Shelton.
And now up will be Wyatt Wagner, number 13, your shortstop. And Wyatt has got on twice by way of a walk and has flew out to center field, so he's 0 for 1.
First pitch to Wagner. He'll hit that run right over to Carlson. He'll throw over to first base and Roy for out number 2. And we have a new batter here, Jerry, number 4 coming up. And that is Boston Madison getting a chance to bat here late in the game. 2 down for Shelton.
Number 4, pitcher to Boston Madison.
10-3 ball game. Madison is, I don't know why they look at us. We are not the official scorebook. Do we need to put a little sign that says we are not official scorekeepers here? Here's first pitch to Madison. He'll hit that one. That one will go right into the glove of the second baseman. Throw over to Roy, and that'll be it. 1, 2, 3 go to the Highclimbers here in the 7th inning, and the final score is 10-3. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe.
Well, it's a final here at Highclimber baseball field. Tumwater T-Birds knock off the Shelton Highclimbers and sweep the Shelton team 10-3 is the final today. And they take the season series.
Yeah.
Jerry, you have any totals to
I
give
do,
us?
I
Go
do.
for it. Let's go for it.
For Tumwater, they had 10 runs on 10 hits, and they had 3 errors. Shelton had 3 runs on 4 hits. And now, for Tumwater, the leading hitter who had 2 hits was Kyler Collier. He had a single and a double. And, excuse me, he had 3 hits. He was definitely the leading hitter. 2 singles and a double. Do you want me to give the others?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Briar Finney had a hit. Eddie Marson had a hit. Braden Orem had a hit. Overbay got on a lot, but walked and got hit by a couple times, but was 0 for 1. Kyler Collier was definitely was 3 for 4, and also walked. Grayson had a double. Derek Thompson had a single, and Liam Carlson had a single.
Okay.
So that's the rundown for the T-Birds. And now for the Highclimbers, they had 3 runs on 4 hits. The leading hitters were Austin Williams, who got a double in the first. Spencer Coots, who had a single in the first. Matt Carlton had a single in the 5th. And Trevor Rhodes had a single in the 4th for a total of 4 hits.
Okay.
As far as errors for the Highclimbers, I have them down for 2 errors.
Okay.
So that's it.
All right, next up for Shelton is a non-conference game here on Highclimber baseball field against Aloha out of Oregon. First pitch. Now, there's been discussion on what time the first pitch is. I was told it was 2 o'clock. We might be 1 o'clock. We'll update everything later on. So
I'm going to go find out.
Yeah, we'll Jerry will go find out, and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, will broadcast the game on Friday, either 1 or 2 o'clock. Tumwater hosts Centralia next Tuesday. Our next broadcast, as mentioned, is the game Friday. I believe it's going to be, well, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Either way, we'll have it on for you next, on Friday. Might try to get in a softball game as well and do a doubleheader, but that's yet to be determined. Depends on the pace of the game. So it is at 1 o'clock, Jerry says. And so that will be on with that game on Friday at 1 o'clock. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help with today's game, and that will do it for us. Final score, Tumwater 10, Shelton 3. We will talk to you Friday. Thanks for checking us out on Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason PUD3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.